We're going to get right into it. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. If you enjoy the content we do here on this channel, let's get right into the video. Bitcoin dipped below $40,000 once again, hitting the midpoint of a 3-month-long trading range. And we'll go over today why it took that dip and the trajectory of where it's going next. I'll go over what's going on in the altcoin market and where the majority of traders are going to make their gains. It's important to know as investors exactly how you should pivot when these market changes happen. The global crypto market is sitting at $1.85 trillion, or a decrease of 3.69%, and is part of the reason for the slight price decline for Bitcoin. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell recently spoke at a news conference where he hinted at support behind a massive rate increase. The federal government normally raises rates by 0.25 percentage points at a time when they're combating inflation, but with inflation trending at a 41-year high, the central bank is looking to raise rates. If we take a look at this article here from back in March, where the Federal Reserve approves the first interest rate hike in more than 3 years and sees 6 more ahead. All these stories would have normally made the market go down, but April was actually a very bullish month for the entire market. Now investors are expecting the raise of rates to go on. The president of the St. Louis Federal Reserve Bank said on Tuesday that he expects interest rates to reach as high as 3.5% by the end of the year. The central bank continues on its rate hike cycle, which means we can expect to see pricier mortgages. Mortgages and car loans are going to start going up, as well as credit card interest rates. Powell also said they aren't going to hope for the supply issues to go back to normal anytime soon, and instead they're going to tackle the inflation problem, as the conflict in Ukraine and other supply chain issues aren't going to be resolved anytime soon. Now, most already knew that the inflation hikes were coming, and if the crypto markets had been trading flat, it might have been taking into account a lot of what we're expecting anyways. Anytime we get a little bit of a dip in the market, people tend to act irrationally, and we see a decrease with a lot of larger equities. If stocks go down, crypto still goes down as well. And that's exactly what we saw happen recently. Now, the purpose for the existence of the Federal Reserve System is so that they can continue to provide the nation with a safer and more flexible monetary and financial system, and if inflation is going faster, it's their responsibility to control it. Right now we're seeing the effects of all the trillions of stimulus money that was injected into the economy getting the effects of it now. Now, while we continue to see Bitcoin moving rather sideways, the opportunities with altcoins are still here. We've also heard with Elon Musk trying to acquire Twitter, most people know that Elon Musk is a fan of the crypto space as well. So this might be an attempt for Twitter to be a little more friendly and to get the public sentiment back, or this could just be another random collaboration. Under the terms of the agreement, Twitter shareholders will receive $54.20 in cash for each share of stock they own upon closing of the proposed transaction. The purchase price represents a 38% premium to Twitter's closing stock price on April 1st, the last trading day before Musk disclosed a 9.2% stake in the company. Musk has secured approximately $46.5 billion to finance the transaction, including $25.5 billion of fully committed debt and margin loan financing, and $21 billion in equity financing. The transaction is expected to close in 2022, subject to the approval of Twitter shareholders, the receipt of regulatory approvals, and the satisfaction of other customary closing conditions. Twitter Independent Board Chairman Brett Taylor said that the company conducted a thoughtful and comprehensive process to assess Elon's proposal with a deliberate focus on value, certainty, and financing. Though Musk was initially invited to join Twitter's board, he later declined the offer. If he joined, Musk would have been unable to own more than 14.9% of Twitter's stock while serving on the board or for 90 days after. Musk's board term would have expired at Twitter's 2024 annual meeting. Following Musk's offer, Twitter adopted a limited duration shareholder rights plan to prevent him or any other entity group from acquiring beneficial ownership of 15% or more of Twitter's outstanding common stock in a transaction not approved by the board. Along with Musk's announcement that he lined up financing for a potential deal, he revealed that he was considering an offer to acquire all of Twitter's outstanding common stock. How do you think Elon Musk and his recent purchase will affect the crypto market after this sale is finalized? Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.